welcome back to Affirmations. I am hoping everyone is well and wishing everyone physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health. Hoping it was has been a good week so far. Okay, and if not, hopefully next week is going to be better for you. It has been triple digits, guys. How are y'all dealing with this heat? It is not playing with us, right? So I've been faring well out here. Have to be creative. Yeah, you're like tribal wear. You got to wear your wraps, your African wraps, and sometimes swimsuits with wraps, because it absorbs the water. You're going to be taking multiple wash-offs throughout the day to kind of cool off. But all in all, it's all good. I love that sound. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Summer sounds. Definitely cool watermelon helps you stay cool. You got to get your fruits. Hopefully we're drinking our water, Let's see. We start off with our saying. Again, thank you for those of you who are returning, and welcome to those who are new. Please like, share, and subscribe. I really do appreciate your support. We always start off by saying, death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Are you feeding yourself fresh or rotten fruit? Okay, we always want to be mindful of what we say, as well as the self-talk that we're thinking to ourselves, okay? Let's see. So also to those of you who are new, each week I normally will upload 2 videos. And one of the videos is always from the self-therapy card deck. Again, a lot of clients that I work with, I'll recommend this particular deck once they're done with counseling goals. And if you're interested to figure out kind of what it's like to be in counseling, or to maybe do some self-work yourself, this is a good idea. You can go to Amazon and get that. Let's see. Okay, so what we're going to do, we got the different color stones on the different cards. We know the routine. I'm going to pull the stones, and I'm going to select random, close my eyes and do a random pull, okay, so we can see what we're working with. Okay, here we go. And I'm always trying to get different decks, and I seem to get the same decks. But I normally pray for whatever needs to come out. And sometimes it's one topic, So we're just going to see what we pick. Let's see. This one feels right. Okay, we ended up getting the gray stone, which goes with our work pile. We've actually got that pile before. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave these stones here. And I am going to pull from the work deck, but I'll pull another stone in order to get a different deck for the second card we do. Okay, so let's see what we got today. Work deck. Hopefully work is going well for you all. I know it's summertime. I don't know if people are taking vacations. Interesting. I got 2 that popped out. Okay, on its own. Let's see. What do we have today? Okay, it says, are there any talents that I have that the world needs to know about? What are they? What are some ways to get my talents out there? Okay, I like that. So this is in the work deck, but it's asking about, do you have any talents are there any talents that I have that the world needs to know about? And that's amazing about us. A lot of times you'll see people at work, or even, family members, friends, and we don't know that someone's very talented at a thing. And we may have thought about, should I, do something with that? And so I think that's an interesting way they phrased it. Is there anything that the world needs to know about regarding my talents? I like that. Yeah, that's something to think about. Also, too, what are they? Okay. And what are some ways to get my talents out there? So this is if you're thinking about your talent and wanting to do something, and maybe it looks like since it's in the work deck, trying to see if it's something you want to do part-time, or can you grow it to where you could do it full-time, to where you're actually doing what you're passionate about versus uh, kind of working a job that just kind of covers the bills, but maybe finding a way to do something that you're passionate about. Okay, that's great. So I would like for you all to comment in the comment section. Do you have any talents that we don't know about? Yeah. Let's see what the second one says. It says, what are some of my ambitions for the future? 1 year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now. That's interesting, guys. What are some of your ambitions for the future? For some reason, with myself, whenever these kind of questions come up, I kind of go blank a little bit. I think 1 year from now, okay, people a lot of times will have an idea about that. But I wonder if it's a personality type. Some people are like that. They have like a 5-year plan, a 10-year plan, a 20-year plan. And shout out to those who do that. But the 1 year seems to be a little bit more realistic for myself. I kind of look at life like it's ever changing. I look at, especially in the times that we're in, it's a lot going on. And you do have a general idea of what you need to do in regards to making sure that you're able to be self-sufficient. What happened with the pandemic, it kind of opens your eyes with, okay, how am I able to be more self-sufficient to where if something like that happens again, I'm better prepared. So I think when I look at this card, talking about what are you doing 10 years, 20 years from now, I think if you are looking at being self-sufficient and self-sustainable meaning, getting back to gardening, solar, catching your own rainwater, being resource self-sufficient. And that way, it gives you a lot of freedom to be able to take your time and figure out what it is that you want to do, but you have the kind of overall, your overall resources kind of covered so you can relax a little bit more. So that's the big goal that has to be thought about when you're looking at something like that. Looking at something like this 1 year, 5 year, 10 year, 20-year plan. You have to have the backup. That's the main thing. Because sometimes you cannot have that backup and you're making all these plans. Life is shifting and you're caught off guard, and then all of these plans are kind of go down the drain. Okay. So we need to think about that. Okay. Sorry about the focus, guys. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if we can get another stone, pull another card deck. Let's see and get one more from here. What are we going to pick? Let's see this one. Okay, this is so interesting. We got relationships last week. We just getting it again. And it's a lot to be said. Some of the most important connections are our relationships with family, friends, loved ones. Okay, we got that one to pop out. Okay, so let's just see. Here's this one. It says, is there someone I should spend more time with because they are a good influence on me? Why? What do I like about this person? Wow, that's interesting. I like the question because I don't think we think about that. Do we need to spend more time with someone because they're a good influence on me? A lot of times when we're thinking about who we want to hang out with or who to hang out with, a lot of times we're looking at, well, who is the most fun, right? Who's the most person that's gonna provide the biggest turn up, as they say, right? So this is very interesting. Is there someone I should spend more time with because they're a good influence on me? Who you hang around, do you feel like they are a good influence on you? And if they're not a good influence on you, why do you think you actually hang around them? Okay, that's also important to know. And then if it's a person that's a good influence on you, not only why should you hang around them, but why do you think you don't hang around them, right? Sometimes people think people who maybe have a good influence on them could feel boring sometimes. Sometimes we might enjoy their company, but it could trigger feelings of inadequacy. But we have to watch not getting into comparing ourselves or being competitive or looking at it through that lens, okay? Which is kind of tricky, because we automatically do that, especially our people. Okay? And what do I like about this person? What do you like about the person that's a good influence? And what is it that you like about the people that's maybe not a good influence? Okay? That's a great something to think about. Okay? And let's see. Let's get us an affirmation as well on our way out. Let's see. Which one am I going to use? I think I'm going to use this one. Okay. So let's see. Let's get us an affirmation to kind of close out. See what we got. Yeah, see what we got. I was so excited. I want y'all to check out the video on my YouTube wall I had posted of 2 horses that came on the land, and I was so excited to be able to have that happen. It was like I was asleep, and I said, "Those 2 horses outside my window." So y'all check out that video. Those of you who are looking at this on Facebook, the video is posted. A lot of people seem to like it, so I'm very excited about that. Let's see. Here is our affirmation before we head out. If you want to succeed, you should strike out on new paths rather than travel the worn paths of accepted success. That's interesting. If you want to succeed, you should strike out on new paths rather than travel the worn paths of accepted success. So it's almost like, there's certain things that the world deems as worthy success, or what people feel that you should be successful at, or what's most prestigious, right? And sometimes the things that are more prestigious are things that we might not particularly be excited about, but because it's what's expected or people are more impressed with it, it's what we go for. So I think striking out on new paths has to do with what is your passion, something that's different. And sometimes being different is what's going to bring you the success, okay? So something to think about. Guys, thank you so much for returning and hanging out with me again. We always end with a fool's mouth is his destruction, and his lips are a snare of his soul. With that, I want you all to have a great week, and I will catch you next time. Bye.